This week on WestfordCAT News, the school committee approves a Memorandum of Understanding with the teachers union.
The subject of the MOA before us tonight is really clarifying working conditions for our teaching staff under this new full return this spring.
The Cameron Senior Center is now an outreach partner with the state's food assistance program, and Stony Brook School Principal Christopher Chu has much to look forward to. I'm Joyce Polino Crane. Stay with us. WestfordCAT News is next. The school committee unanimously approved a Memorandum of Understanding with the Westford Education Association on April 5th. The 6-page document spells out details of utilizing inside space safely for educators and students, beginning with the rules for measuring carbon dioxide and ending with a rule for live streaming from Westford Academy. The document covers how to learn inside a school building in the era of COVID. Later, Superintendent Bill Olsen presented the second part of School Finance 101. The presentation is designed to educate members of the school community on how many things are taken under consideration before a budget comes together.
And I took a little bit longer on this slide because I want you to understand how many things there are for us to think about in budgeting. So each year, what I do is I check in with these stakeholders. We check the strategic plan, which Dr. Chu and Dr. Clary will work with the leadership team and the staff next year to begin to rewrite. The school committee has expressed its priorities after listening to our conversations across the school system, listening to the community, because they are the liaisons to the school system from the community. We talk often with the leadership team, who are connected deeply with our staff and our students.
To watch the entire school committee meeting on demand, visit WestfordCAT.org. Health Director Jeff Stevens is keeping a close watch on the number of residents who have contracted the COVID-19 virus. Here he is with Production Coordinator Patty Stocker.
There's been some talk, and you and I talked a couple weeks ago about the surge locally in the COVID numbers. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, we sure can. So like we've had in the past, we are currently in the middle of a bit of a surge. For the past 3 weeks, we've seen our numbers jump up, in some cases, 20 to 30 cases in a week.
Oh.
And that's fairly significant given the size of the community. However, it's nowhere near as bad as it was in January and early February. So I don't want to completely push the panic button, but that surge can be attributed to things like people just getting together or COVID fatigue or not wearing your mask out in public when you should be. And I think the important thing that we all have to remember is we're not done yet. It's not over yet. Yes, we are vaccinating lots of people. Yes, the numbers are going up. I think there's approximately 5,000 people that are vaccinated in Westford right now, based off of some of the state data.
To watch the entire interview on demand, visit WestfordCAT.org. As the pandemic's grip on the country's social mores vacillates, another concern arises. Food insecurity for about 450 Westford families and individuals is a rising concern, but one with a special program to ensure no one qualified in Westford goes hungry. The Cameron Senior Center recently was named an outreach partner for the state government's Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, otherwise known as SNAP. Town social worker Allison Christopher, whose office is inside the Cameron Senior Center, said she and her colleagues have been helping residents apply for SNAP for a long time.
We've been helping clients apply for SNAP for a long time. People can go right to the Department of Transitional Assistance website and either print an application or go to the DTA Connect portal to apply for SNAP right there online. But what's different now is we've become an outreach partner for the SNAP program. So the social service staff at the senior center is now available to help people of all ages in town to make a more direct application to Department of Transitional Assistance, because we've been given access to that DTA Connect portal. As long as the client, signs a release and gives us permission to do that, we can help them to upload documents. We can put their application in. We can check the status of their application. We can look for any notices that have been sent to them that they may not have received. So it allows us a lot more access to information without the client having to try to navigate the Department of Transitional Assistance phone system, being on hold, getting in touch with a worker who they don't know and trying to figure out what else they need to do on their case. So I'm really excited about the opportunity to serve as a SNAP outreach partner.
Christopher explained that the money is loaded onto a debit card and used at the register like any other bank card. To learn more about this program, watch the entire interview at WestfordCAT.org or read my story on SNAP at WestfordCATnews.org. As almost everyone knows by now, Stony Brook School Principal Christopher Chu has been named the new superintendent to replace Bill Olsen, who is retiring in June after years of service to Westford Public Schools. Chu beat out a field of 28 candidates to win the post on March 18th. He will take over the position at the start of the new fiscal year on July 1st. WestfordCAT asked Chu how it felt to become superintendent of Westford Public Schools. Here's how he responded. "Thank you very much for reaching out to me," he wrote. "The outpouring of support and well wishes from throughout the community has been overwhelming. It was inspiring to hear the committee reflect the same priorities that I have focused on for so long, and I am very excited to be able to do my part to advocate for the entire Westford Public Schools." School Committee Chair Gloria Miller called Chu a dynamic leader and superb communication and interpersonal skills and an inspirational vision for the future of Westford Public Schools. To read a longer version of Chu's statement, visit WestfordCatnews.org. That's it for now, Westford. Enjoy the warmer weather and don't forget to take a mask break and go outside for a breath of fresh air. I'm Joyce Polino Crane and you're watching Westford Cat News.